So the music industry, selling records, kind of hard to do. Selling tracks, musicians don't make money from that anymore, right?
You know, there definitely some people do sell tracks, but it's you know, the best way to put it is that there's been this great unbundling, right? You used to have this really efficient product, the CD, and you could charge people $17 at Best Buy who really only wanted that one song, and that's really the business that's gone. I mean, the music business in total has you know, health in a lot of spots, but the CD business is really what's dead when people talk about things being dead. And you know, it was unbundled first by Napster, and you know, we were a part of that somewhat with Nutella at Nullsoft, and then, but even, you know, iTunes is a form of unbundling, right? Because you don't need to spend $17 to get that one track anymore. It's 99 cents.
Right.
So a lot of what we do is selling, you know, we're selling things that you can't get, you can't just download from iTunes, whether it's a ticket or a fan club or a personal experience. And we've had people sell cars and, you know, crazy stuff using TopSpin.
And so, is it necessary to have a record label today? What is the role of like getting signed? Is that still like the goal of musicians, is to get signed, or is it to get a mailing list? Yeah.
Thankfully, no. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a you know, it used to be like that was step one. I made this music. Now I got to get signed. I got to get signed. I got to get signed. I got to get noticed. And you know, thankfully, that's not the goal anymore. Artists definitely need help. You know, we've worked with a lot of bands who are truly independent. You know, most recently, a great case study, this band called the Civil Wars, who sold 35,000 records their first week out, and they expected to sell 1 or 2. And they've made the decision to stay totally independent. Last year, a big success, the band called Metric, who were also totally independent. But Metric's manager will tell you, they have more people working for them and working on the album than they would if they were at a label. So it's not that they're all sitting at their kitchen table doing it all themselves. They have people working on them. They just made they built that team themselves instead of saying, hey, give me an advance, take all of my rights, and do all this for me. They went, you know what, we've got a fan base. We built them ourselves over the last 5 years. We have mechanisms now like TopSpin, like, you know, a direct deal with iTunes. You know, we've got these connections ourselves. We can go do this ourselves, and they put their own team around it. You know, so you've got a manager playing quarterback, and a team built around it. So I'd say, you know, it's funny to me. I thought, you know, 17, 18 years ago when I first started thinking about how the internet would impact music. You know, I had that moment looking at IUMA. You remember IUMA?
Yeah, sure.
Like, oh, this is going to change everything, and you kind of imagine it all going digital. And I realize now it's not about things going digital. It's about choice. So now artists have choice of which partners they work with, and customers have choice as well. So if you think about like what Trent Reznor did when he said, look, I'm going to release my albums myself. I'm going to have a whole bunch of different price points from free is a price point, all the way up to $300. He turned the question around from what the music industry has been saying to the fans, which is, you know, hey, you bastards, stop stealing from us. Please pay us for this thing we know you can get for free. He looked at his fans and just went, how big a fan are you? Here you go. You know, you're a new fan, not big a fan, here, free, take it. You're a big fan, I've got something for you that's really valuable. Here's this $300 coffee table book with vinyl, and you want this.
And it's awesome, and I
awesome.
do.
It really was awesome. Like, when I got it, I went, this is the best music product I've ever seen in my life. It was totally worth $300.
You've been watching This Week in Startups. To watch the full episode, click here. To check out some other shows from This Week In, click here.